Hello, this is Vernon with Vibe Drums, and this is some information and features of our double vibe drum. As you can see, it's got notes on both sides of the drum, and tuned to two completely different scales. This is at one scale, and it's at 440 hertz, and this is at another scale, and it's even at 432 hertz. So it really is, a double vibe drum really is like having two drums in one. All of our drums are made from solid stainless steel. I'll show you. This is an unpainted drum. This is how they look just before we paint them. And as you can see, it's really beautiful. The welding on the edges is perfect. You don't need to put rope decoration around the edge to hide the ugly welds, because the welds are perfect. And this is, our drums are made from solid stainless steel. And it's not just any stainless steel, it's 13 gauge, which is thicker than anybody else is using. And the reason why we use stainless steel is you don't have a problem with rust. And two is stainless steel is harder and has a higher tensile strength than regular low carbon steel that a lot of other drums are made from. So what this means is that you get a much better sound quality out of the drum. The drum is more durable, and also the drum doesn't go out of tune. The thinner the steel, the faster the drum will go out of tune. So when you get like low carbon steel, which will rust, we don't have the rust problem. And when you get like the 18 gauge and 16 gauge steel drums, they go out of tune fairly quickly. So that's one of the reasons why we use stainless steel and why we use 13 gauge stainless. The drums come in a variety of colors. This is our unpainted or natural version. We change the colors from time to time. This is our Stardust drum. And this is a new color we're playing with. This is called Copper Sun. And finally, this drum here is called our Earth or Elemental Earth color drum. So when we look at the drums, we look at the tuning. We tune all of our drums to concert tuning standards, and each and every drum is hand tuned to the scale choice and scale set that you want. And then after we hand tune it, we sound test it to make sure it sounds good. So when you receive the drum, you know that you're going to have a drum that's in tune, and you're not going to have any dead notes, because we check and play every single drum before it goes out. And on our coating, we're not using spray paint, which contains VOCs in it and contributes to greenhouse gases. We're using an environmentally friendly powder coat paint, and not just one coat. We put on two coats, and the two coats kind of react with each other chemically, so that we get these color changing paints, but also so now you've got two coats, and it's extra hard and it's scratch resistant. It's not scratch proof, but it is scratch resistant. Whereas with the one coat paints, powder coats, a lot of times they scratch up pretty easy. Now another feature about our double vibe drums, or all of our vibe drums, is about the note spacing. So if you look at this drum, you'll notice that the spaces between the notes is almost a finger. And the reason is so that when I play one note, it doesn't activate the notes next to it. If I get the notes too close together, and I've seen some drums that have like 11 notes in here, the notes are really close together, and when I play one, especially a low note, it will activate the notes next to it, and then you start getting harmonic distortion. It's okay if you play it really slow, but if you start going fast, it will set up vibration throughout the whole drum, and all of the notes will start vibrating. So by using thicker steel and using stainless steel and also having good note spacing, the drum sounds much better and the notes are more pure. The other reason why we use a 13 gauge is you get a longer sustain out of the note. It just keeps going. Where we've been making these drums, or I've been making these drums since 2008, and this was my very first double vibe drum. And it was made from an old propane tank, and that's how we started. And then of course we started getting rust on the inside, so we started switching to steels. But an old propane tank, if it's made from that, if it's made of low carbon steel, it's going to sound like this. Yeah, it's a completely different sound. It's got kind of this tank sound to it, and the notes don't sound as pure as it compared to the stainless steel. So if you're looking for a well-made, high-quality steel tongue drum that's in tune, sounds beautiful, and is made with a low environmental impact, then the Vibe Drum is for you.